What is popping, YouTube? It is your boy, the Bee's Knees. I have two UBC battles coming at you in this video. Mainly because March Madness is a lot to deal with, and I was on vacation, so I did not upload because I was too tired. So, uh, I, whereas you would have gotten, I guess this is week 9 or 10, and then this will be uploaded on the week of 11 or 12. So anyway, I'm facing Midicus, who, I'm not going to lie, I think Midicus is a better battler than what he has shown. I think he's tired out of this league, and I think he's just following through the motions, if I'm being completely honest. But I brought a bulky Scizor, a Life Orb Arcanine, I believe, standard Vaporeon with Roar. The thing about Vaporeon is you can never really trust yourself to run Heal Bell because you don't want to be set up on. But that's besides the point. I believe it's a Scarfed Kyurem, and then it is a... I forgot what Crocodile it was. I think it was just offensive and then Mega Diancie. So I'm going to lead off with Diancie here, expecting Galvantula. I can take an Energy Ball. I guess he was a cheeky man. He could have ran HP Steel, but anyway. So I get Moonblast off. That does a shit ton, and I know he's going to go Chansey, so I go into my Scizor here because I do have the knockoff. And I think I do go for it here. This shows he's the Z move. A little spooked of a Flamethrower, so I'm just going to go hard into Vaporeon. He goes for Flamethrower there. And I'm not sure, do I just Protect here or do I go for a Wish? As he does switch into Bulus, I go for the Wish there. Very nice. I can go into Scizor, honestly 100% for free. Nature's Madness, but with Vaporeon's bulk, I'm back at full health. Scare him out, I go for a U-turn here. Which does a decent, well, not a decent amount, but he has only Chansey for Diancie. I'm going to go for Moonblast just to see how much it does. That's 17%. I stay in the Calm Mind up once just to test the waters. I guess he forgot, or no, he thought I would switch. I get an unfortunate crit there on the Diamond Storm, but puts him in range, so, you know. As I am going to go for I believe a Diamond Storm and miss. So I'm just going to switch just in case he is like... I miss a... I don't know why I switched, to be honest. I should have just Moonblasted, but whatever. As I go Scizor, easily can take a hit. He gets no fire move and that stuff. So Vaporeon versus Tapu Bulu here. Can't stand. I have the greatest counter in the world in Scizor, as he honestly cannot touch me. Tapu Bulu is a great mon, but there's definitely some certain counters to it. So anyway, I believe I go for a U-turn here. Or not, yeah, U-turn on the Mega Gyarados. I am spooked. He is a sub or whatever, so I am going to go straight for the Roar here. As he goes Galvantula, I roar him out. He goes Chansey. Unfortunate a little bit. I'm just going to Wish because I know he's going to heal. Not much I can do about it. And I am going to go into my Mega Diancie, who will get maximum health back because Diancie has no HP. So I hard switch into Scizor, predicting a switch, but he stays in, which is fine. I'm going to go for the knock off, as I do catch him with that, and down goes his Eviolite. So he really doesn't have a Diancie answer that much anymore. So from here, I think I just go for the Defog, as I don't want Rocks because I have two Pokemon weak to Rocks. And I'm just going to go for the U-turn, knowing he's going to Mega Evolve. He has to anyway. And yeah, so I'm able to break his sub, thank God. And I can go into Diancie, and I'm pretty much going to click Moonblast a good portion, and I'm going to click Diamond Storm. Since he's not Eviolite, it takes him out. Galvantula comes out, I click Moonblast, and Galvantula goes down. Kamala comes out, and I believe I click Diamond Storm, in case he was like Assault Vest or whatever. Tapu Bulu comes out, I saw it did 60-something% or something, and this takes him out. And his last two mons do get bopped by Moonblast straight up. So 6-0, pretty good win against Midicus. Check him out. His link will be in the description. Now, this game I played pretty well. I'll bet Midicus could have played a lot better. He could have probably brought Heatran if he really thought about it and realized how threatening Diancie was. Now, this is a game I do not play well. So let's just get this party started. So I lead off with Electros, he leads off Garchomp. I predict him to do something or another, not to really take me out in HPIs. Is a good chunk to him, right? And he goes in a Crossmon. I make the same play I made with Tone. I go for a super effective move on a weakness policy mon, and I'm like, oh, lovely. So I'm going to U-turn out of there, or Volt Switch. No U-turn, that's right. And that doesn't do anything. So I have to go Crocodile here, go for the Crunch. Realize how pitiful that is. I get a defense drop, which honestly saves me from getting swept right here. He has HP Bug. I think he has HP Bug. So Scissor's able to spook him out with the U-turn, and I'm going to go into my Electros here. So he goes for a U-turn himself. He gets a crit, which kind of really sucks, but I did score against him. I don't want to get... I go for Thunderbolt here to try to weaken him. I know he's going to heal up again, so I'm just going to go for a U-turn. As from here, I am going to go out into my Scizor and hopefully try to scare him out again, but he is a confident man. I also want Defog because I can kind of wall break this thing with Arcanine, so I'm going to go for the U-turn and go hard Arcanine, as 2 Flare Blitzes actually are able to take him out at this range. So I want to go for the first one. Does a good chunk to this stupid Pokemon. He comments up, and then I'm able to take him out. Thank God that thing's gone, right? So I lost Crook, didn't need it exactly. He goes Braviary, and I pause. Okay, sacking Arcanine was questionable at the moment, but that's not what I'm going to go on about. And honestly, I didn't even think about this until now. He kills me with Brave Bird. He's got 80 speed, I have 95. I go hard into Cure him. I'm not Choice Scarf. I try to bluff it a little bit, but I'm like, maybe he's not Choice Scarf, when he's clearly Choice Scarfed Braviary. So I take like 70% or 65%, and I stay in. I didn't want to set him up. I didn't want him to set him up. That's mainly why I stayed in there. But Braviary play, horrible play, absolutely horrible play. Should definitely not have sacked Huron because I'm running out of ways to deal with my Lodic because Electros got critted. So gonna Calm Mind up. He's Nasty Plot. I am decently bulky enough where it's a roll, and I do get the favorable roll, and I'm able to take out Lucario. Here he's probably just gonna go Scolipede. No, he goes Garchomp, takes me in. Now I make a bad play here, because I don't know why I go into Electros here, where Electros dies. If I went to Scizor and he had Fire Blast, I die. But if he didn't have Fire Blast, I'm in an okay spot, right? I can try to U-turn that onto my Lodic, fishing for risking the burn. And then Electros can really hit his team decently hard because my Lodic can't kill me. And then Scizor can kind of deal with the Scolipede and the Garchomp. So, I mean, I might not have won per se in this scenario because I only had 2 mons and he had 3, all on good health. But going into Electros was horrible. So this was the second horrible play. The first play I made sacking Kyurem, as you can see, it literally can OHKO everything on his team but the Necrozma. So good guy Chimp doesn't give me the 4-0. And I forfeit at this point because Scizor, I don't want to get stalled out. I mean, I could Roost and I can't even PP stall. No point. I'm gonna get burned anyway. So, lost a chip. This puts me in a okay spot. I need to try pretty good against Scoot. If I don't win against Scoot, I don't know if I'm guaranteed playoffs. But if I lose, I might be out. Either way, we'll just happen to see. To be honest, I'm in minors, I'm in March Madness, which will end Saturday, but still a lot of pressure this week. I'm in UBC and I'm in the other MPL. So that's 4 things. March Madness is like 8,000 games. So I wish I could have gave Chip a better battle, and I really just rushed his prep and I did 2 horrible plays. Honestly, I would have gotten swept by Necrozma if I didn't get the defense drop. So, you can say the plays were meaningless because I would have gotten swept. So, I guess. But if I do advance the playoffs, I'll definitely fight Chip again. Definitely prep a little bit harder, especially because this is the second time that weakness policy has screwed my plans. So I will remember this, Chip. Mark my words. But anyway, that crunched at 30 freaking percent, man. This is the Bee's Knees signing out. Goodbye, and hopefully we'll do well against Scoot. Another tricky position if I want to try super hard, because if I make it, I'll play in the playoffs and blah blah blah. So it's a little bit of a headache. So I'll just kind of see where everyone else does, and then I'll determine how I'll do against Scoot. So anyway, this is the Bee's Knees signing out.